I think I'm streaming. Oh, oh shoot. Where's my buttons? Start show. There's break. And that music is too loud. How are we all doing? All right, we got a bunch of drop rates happening right now. All right. Hold on. Give a second to warm up. Just wanting to drop a bunch. All right, it's coming down. Shh, calm down. Calm down. Boom. Mine pocket 89. We're doing it, man. We're almost there. We are almost there. Let's see. Interesting. What is that? Remote. Skip. 45 seconds behind. How's everybody doing? Hey, is mom here or is mom working? I got a fun update. Kinda. Boom. Where all that stuff is not where I want to be. Fast forward. Fast forward. 15. I'll take it. All right. Hello. Who's all hanging out with us tonight? Lasagna, Hammer, are you here? It should be. We're all friends today. We had some. Hey, there you are. Yeah, we recorded today. Less heated debate, a lot of understanding. Came out to a lot of cool, same conclusions. Oh, that's my fucking like something's buzzing. You guys should be seeing, which is funny. So you will eventually see sooner than later our 3-part review of the 6-episode series Heated Rivalry, which would be numbers like 12, 13, 14 of shows that we've recorded. Like, I don't know if like Lasagna and Hammer actually like fully grasp that there will be 20 hours of them on the internet very soon. So yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be interesting. So, okay. Oh. Maybe we should rethink this. Nah, it's gonna be good times, man. I think they will be fun. Because, I don't know, I think we have some really fun conversations talking about movie and film and its impact, where things like where ideas come from. I think it's a very smart show. For so, plus I do watch a lot of movie TV. Couple of things that came out this week. What did I watch? Dave Chappelle has a new special out, like surprise dropped last night. Definitely opposing opinions times. I think today we did it really well, in which like we agree on a lot of things, but the emotional connection to it is where we differ sometimes. So I think once we understood that, then we can focus on like the message and the story, and how fucking cool the show is. I don't know. I think we do a fantastic job. Hammer says he's listened to them all, so, but to be fair, would he say they were bad if they were? he would say that he would, but I don't know if he actually would. So we'll see. But we're gonna get those ones out soon. I got a couple things to work on tonight. Um, but yeah, I think we'll go in January. I think we'll go 7/14/21. We'll release all 3 of those episodes and give everybody some time to watch Heated Rivalry. Currently on HBO. You might be able to find it somewhere else, but I think HBO is the best place right now for it. So, you know. Interesting. We'll see. There's something happening over here, but 4 minutes. We're all hanging out. Mind Pockets 89. I don't know what an appropriate countdown is. I'm thinking like 5 because that's 5 or 6 because that's like a month and a half. But these are gonna be cool, man. These were Mind Pocket 100. I gotta send a bunch of emails this week. Also, reminder: anybody hanging out, Mondays, I have been body doubling and co-working. I did get some new lo-fi beats. About 10 of them. They're starters. They're just samples. I think Lasagna only like 1 of 10. But what we'll do is I'll play them. We'll see which ones we like, and we'll tweak some of the beats, some of the speeds on them. To be fair, I did ask for some sample music. I didn't get any sample music, so I just did what I had there. Just because he was a new guy working on them, so I asked for 3 fun, chill, and upbeat. I don't know if I necessarily have the ear for music because I almost can't tell the difference between one, between the other, and the other. But I think I like the acoustical one. But the guy was really nice. He did really cool stuff with them. I'll start playing them to see if, in theory, I have all rights to them. So we'll see what happens to that. Hey, Lasagna, which one did you like? What number? 1 through 10. Oh, I am looking at getting some more videos like this one. I've seen some locations in which that gnome could be sitting. I think I'm gonna do like a library, like maybe on top of a mountain, looking sunset or sunrise or night sky. Maybe a campfire. You want to have some campfire videos this weekend? We'll see. What else? Yeah. So, I'm gonna put. Oh, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put all the 10. We're gonna put the link to the playlist on Patreon tonight. So, if you guys are on Patreon, even the free one, you can get a list of the 10 new lo-fi beats that we have. I think some of it's just so that way there's a different music playing on the body doubling. I really like calling it the body doubling versus the co-working. I don't know why body doubling. That sounds so cool. Oh, all right, we got 30 seconds. So see you guys in a second. Welcome to the award-winning Mind Pockets. I'm your host, Ben. This guy right here. It's number 89. We've almost done 100 of these things. 10 more after today. We're going to have 99. We're going to have a long 15-hour long episode leading into episode 100. So, like, buckle up, everybody. It's going to be amazing. What does an award-winning Mind Pocket show look like? Now, here's what's interesting. I just added the number 11. I did not have an 11 until like 1 or 2, like 2 p.m. today. I'm clearly onto something. You will find out when we get to 11. That's 50 minutes from now. But what does an award-winning Mind Pocket show look like? I don't know where my recorder is. I have a recorder somewhere in which I will record thoughts and ideas throughout the week. And then I put them on this little presentation right there. And I'll play them for you. And then I will comment on them. And it's pretty brilliant stuff. That's all I know. So buckle up, everybody. Let's get on for My Pocket's 89. Buckle up. I'm watching a lot of like dash cam and body cam videos. But it freaks me, like, that freaked me out. But I think it's hilarious when, like, they did something wrong and when they get caught, like, you can't do that. That's illegal. I'm like, no, dude. They just watched you stab somebody in the face. I don't know. Like, it's just weird how people just think everything is illegal. I don't know. What's going on, Vinny? Vinny's there. Everybody enjoyed Vinny's episode that we dropped 2 weeks ago. Definitely go to. Hold on, check this out. So I don't know why, but I'm really stuck into these dash cam videos or body cam videos. Like, I don't know what it is, but they're just like, I'm just watching them. I can't watch too many dash cam crashes because it freaks me out. But yeah, like I don't know exactly where I was on this Mind Pocket, but it is crazy how everybody thinks everything's illegal, right? Um, like especially when they get caught, they're like, ah, they're like I don't have to do like I don't know. I don't have any good example. To be fair, this was like fucking like early in the like way early in the week. Um, but everybody, check out Vinny's episode. It was fucking awesome. We hung out for like an hour 30. We had a good time. Um, I did shoot him an email. We are going to be doing another episode with him first of the year. But check out Vinny, man. Thank you for hanging out, Vinny. Um, yeah, I don't know exactly what video I was watching that made me come up with this Mind Pocket. All I know is it's garbage. Like it's garbage videos. Like they're just all garbagey. Hi, Grandma. Uh, what was it? It was like a I don't know. Of all like the random rabbit holes to fall down, like it's kind of a garbage one to fall down. Um, but right now that's like the top thing in my feed are body cam videos, and I don't know why. I don't think what's so fascinating about them because they're really not that interesting. Sometimes they are, but they're not like. Anyway, we're moving on. I don't even like this one. They're not all winners. Fuck you guys.
So I was talking with Megan, and she had this experience recently with Kelly, and then like there was this idea that she had, and she forgot it, Kelly, and like she was like, "Oh man, I wish I could write something down so I would remember." And then Megan pointed out that she was basically wanting to do a mind pocket. How funny is that, right? Like Kelly has mind pockets.
So here's the beauty of Mind Pockets right now is as Mind Pockets gets more successful, we will start associating every list as a Mind Pocket. So you're like, oh, I got to update my grocery list for whatever. No, no, you need a Mind Pocket. What you need for food. We're getting there. Um, everybody makes lists, top 10 lists, like regular lists, like notes. Sometimes like, oh my gosh, duh. We need to come up with Mind Pocket Post-its. Like it's fucking right there, guys. Kelly is a genius. She puts her peanut butter in my uh in my chocolate, and then we just reseed this bitch. She wants to write it down. She needed a piece of note paper, and it was a Mind Pocket. Dude, I don't know how to do that. I don't know what it would look like. What would a Mind Pocket logo look like, or a post-it? You know what's kind of cute is can I get a pocket dispenser and then just have the loose pieces of paper on them, right? So you would just come by and pull out one wine pocket. I don't know. Like, there are smarter people. You guys start figuring it out. I'm just helping like brainstorm the origins of these stories or these ideas. Hold on, I gotta scratch my nose. Um, yeah, I don't know if Kelly really fully appreciated being called out on wanting to mind pocket. I don't know. We'll have to ask her. Not that she will ever answer, but possibly.
So I did another body doubling co-working video. I got some work done, uh, but there was some comments like in the chats that was like maybe I need different camera angles, possibly like split it up into like 4 different angles up top, black and white. Like somehow I think we got a little bit away from what body doubling is, but it was fun. But we are going to play with more cameras and angles, just FYI.
Right. So, right now, when you watch the body doubling, there's one camera way over there, right? Looking this way, like you're looking through my window. So, I almost think what we do is we take the screen, right? Like we have here. And if you were sitting inside of a security office, right? And you have all the TV monitors and you have all the different camera angles, what I think we do is we remake this and we make them into foursies, and then we record 4 different angles of me body doubling. So we would have the window one. It was highly suggested that we get a kitschy view. I could probably use this camera still. Um, and then um, there's an idea. Can you guys see this one? Can you wait? Hold on. Look, I got a camera in my house. Now that one doesn't work. I mean, it works. It works. It works. Um, it just doesn't work in that I can live feed it into the live stream. But maybe I get another camera and we get a view from up there looking at everything. The beauty of the suggestion is it's very whimsy. Why would you do it, Ben? Why does it matter? Wouldn't it look weird? Like you're scrolling through shit, and then all of a sudden you're looking at a live stream of a guy working from 4 different angles. What else would be of it? Like, I don't even know if I can I hook up 4 cameras? Like, I'm confident I could do three. One, two, two. I could maybe work out a third one. I can definitely do 3 cameras. I gotta figure out how to hook up a fourth one. I got a power strip over here from all my USBs. Um, yeah, so now my body doubling is gonna just look like security footage of Ben, right? Like some real Truman Show type shit where we're just gonna get Ben from every angle. Like get one down here just because. Um, um, I don't know if I'll be able to play with it as much on Monday. Um, I have uh, plans on Monday, so I should probably not stay up until like 2 or 3 a.m. But we'll see. We'll find a different time to work it. But it'll be interesting. It'll be fun. But I do have cameras. I have enough cameras. I just have to figure out how to plug them all in. But keep an eye out for the body doubling. We're gonna see 4 camera body doubling just because.
You ever think about something like, okay, like you think something like kind of horrific, like not horrific, but like something like not nice, then actually say it out loud, and then someone hear you, and then they also agree that was kind of like a horrible thing to say, but you're like, I don't say them very often, but I got caught the other day saying one.
I don't think it's necessary that I repeat the comment. But Monday, after hearing the news of Rob Reiner and his wife dying, they made a comment of why him and not somebody else. And it gets kind of like on the surface, it's kind of junky, right? To be like, why is one person better than the other person? And then what's even junkier is like you can justify why the other person is a complete like mess of a person. No one's even cared or thought about him for like 20 years. Uh, yeah, most of those ideas should stay up here, but uh, mom caught me. She's like, "Whoa," and I'm like, "Yeah," and she's like, "Okay." There was more to it, but yeah. Um, why is that the first time I've done that? Like mind pocketed it? I mean, it's not like the. I mean, to be fair, I think we all think it, right? Like when your favorite actor or actress dies, and you're like, "Oh, she was one of the good ones," and then you start trying to figure out like, why is this person still alive? They're a piece of garbage. Um, or like, I don't know. Some people think it all the time. Fuck you guys. But yeah, said it out loud. No filter on it either. So whatever. Uh, well, that's all. Let me know if you guys have ever thought something out loud that was. It's not even wrong. Let's call it like it was not tasteful in any way. No, I never. No, Grandma won it. She's too good of a person. um, yeah, and it doesn't have to be in that way. Every once in a while, like I don't know. To be fair, there's a bunch of like semi inappropriate comments that you think about all. Just next time one happens, uh, leave a comment and just be like, "Got one," and then just dip out. Sometimes I think some of it is what I've done today, right now. Right, the next one you get, you're going to be fully aware of it because no one you think it and you don't think about it too much. You just think and be like, oh, I wish this would happen instead. And you kind of blow through it. But now, because I've talked about it, I'm gonna make you guys marinate in it for a second to be like, wow, I'm actually kind of a garbage person for saying that out loud. Or even thinking it. Ooh, I guess that's the question. Am I still okay? If I think it, am I still a bad person? Or is me thinking about it and saying it out loud about the same? I don't think they're the same, right? That doesn't make sense. But if I, hmm, but if I told you I was thinking something bad, I don't know. Now we're getting into it. Yeah, let me know. You don't want no details. Just let me know. You had kind of a weird, junky fucking thought about something or someone.
I had to add this because of Nikki and a knot.
So,
I was forced to eat the. I was forced to eat zucchini bread. They just thought it was funny that I tried zucchini bread.
Pull up a chair for Pat.
tonight, there should be a video of me and a knot at the school because I recorded. All the parents have started picking up all the adopted families have started coming up picking up their food and their gifts. So I recorded that. It's about 40 minutes long. Um, I could probably trim like 2 more minutes out of it, but it really like it's only 2 minutes. It was a good conversation. Talked about the holiday program that I helped adopt a family. Right, me and mom went in together, adopted a family. Nikki adopted a family. So like the Whimsy people were adopting families for the kids, right? So um, one, it's an important conversation and awareness. To be fair, right? Um, this time of year, not everybody has gifts. Sometimes people need help. I did ask a few more questions, and I think this is why it's a little bit longer. Um, I did try to dive in a little bit more into um, obviously the sponsors and how the program works. There's a couple of questions on the back end, a little bit more get to know a not. But then I also try to get into why aren't people participating? Why are they participating? And then again, just that awareness of uh, any little help you can do. So, um, not suggesting that we're all, wealthy, but there are people who have like not a lot. So, whatever little bit you can do to help out goes a long way. And it's the idea of helping out the community. So, that episode should come out hopefully tomorrow. It's all edited. I need to put like two final touches on it. I need to number it and um, make the cover. Shoot, I gotta make the cover still. So keep an eye out for that. I'm gonna try and get that out for Sunday because we have the holiday episode on Monday, and I would prefer not to release something on Wednesday, which is Christmas Eve. So I don't want anybody having to like listen to an episode on Christmas Eve. So that's why I'm pushing a nods to tomorrow, Sunday. But hey, take a look at it. Leave some comments. It was a really fun conversation with her. Um, but in one of the questions, it was brought up that I don't like zucchini bread because I don't like zucchini. So the mind pocket was there because they made me eat zucchini bread and it wasn't bad, and I don't know where the zucchini was. So like, why call it zucchini bread? That's what like if they didn't call it zucchini bread and there was just oh, hold on. Okay, that's where I get like jacked up, right? You call it zucchini bread, I won't eat it. You call it something else, and one of the ingredients happens to be like some like very small bits of zucchini. I don't even know what zucchini tastes like, but I know that this sweet piece of bread wasn't fucking vegetable. So now we get into the psychology of Ben, in which if it's blended in like I couldn't eat like I won't eat a carrot cake because there's snick. I don't know. I thought I had something and I don't. Zucchini bread wasn't bad. That's all I was trying to get at. All right. Uh, keep in mind that I know. This is why Ben doesn't read out loud. I know doesn't eat vegetables. I don't eat vegetables. Um, I just don't know where the vegetable is in a zucchini bread because like I won't eat. Uh, like the Ben I know. Yeah, I don't. So that's why I made my pockets because Nikki was like, you ate it." Um, so whatever. They got a win on me. All right. Ben ate zucchini this year, 2025. Someone write that shit down. All right. We got CineAmigos. Again, they're coming on first of the year also. Um, before we do a crossover, we're doing a crossover episode the end of February, beginning of March, but we'll record two parts. We'll do the first episode with us talking about the franchise, and then we'll do the second episode on theirs, in which we'll talk about the newest movie coming out in February. So, but check out Cine Amigos.
Passionate film talk. We're thrilled to announce Cinema Amigos, the exciting new podcast that's about to become your go-to for all things film. Join host Pablo and his friend as they embark on an in-depth journey through their most beloved movies. Each episode is a lively conversation filled with unique perspectives, insightful analysis, and an undeniable love for cinema. If you're ready to deep dive beyond the surface and hear fresh takes on classic and contemporary films, Cinema Amigos is your perfect listening companion.
Do you ever notice when you Uber and you get in the car, there's a button on your phone to enable audio recording for your safety? Could I not use that for some content? Like, where do those audio clips go? Like, where does it save to? Because if I was a driver, or even if like how crazy would it be? Like get like an Uber share, and just be like, caught you. I'm recording. You can't stop me.
I watch these dash cam videos, right, or these body cam videos, but then you get these other videos, right? These internet auditors, right? They're the ones that walk around all these government places and like yell at them about like uh, the government stomping all over my First Amendment journalistic integrity rights. Um, so I didn't. I've only Ubered like 5 or 6 times, but I didn't notice that there's a button that says record audio for additional safety, right? So I guess the idea is as I jump in this car with this murderer that I can record the audio, and then I guess when I go missing and they investigate it, they're like, all right, Ben took an Uber. And then they go to Uber and be like, we need Ben's last audio version of it. And then hopefully while I'm being like murdered, I'm yelling out like details, right? Of my and then right? In theory. Um you see some videos of drivers, right? There's one guy who just picks up people and then I swear, like some of these things, I swear to God, have to be faked. But why am I not seeing more audio versions of people Ubering? Right? If I'm an Uber driver, an Uber driver on a Friday and Saturday night at closing time. Like those would be fun conversations to have, like to have recorded. I wonder what the legality is of that. And again, goes back to the question I asked, which is where do they save? Like, if something happened and I had to call Uber to be like, hey, your guy was a hate tank and he kicked me out of the car, then they would have the audio to confirm, right? But still, okay, hold on. Are there are there YouTube people who record all of their like Uber drivings? Like, is that a channel? Like, does that already exist? It just hasn't hit my feed yet. I mean, I have to assume that everything's already on the internet. Uber channels. I don't know. What's that? Oh, channels. Worst way to drive an Uber. Like there's this individual clips of like, hold on, I'm not seeing a lot. We might be onto something. Not that I plan to Uber anywhere. Like Rideshare Hub, like that guy I see a lot of. He does a lot of shorts. Um, he's one that I think is like fake. Driver Eddie, but that's not even. I don't know. I think we have identified an untapped market right now. But then I guess we run into the problem of what part of it is Uber's and how much of it is fair use. I don't know. Somebody start Ubering, record that shit, and then let me know if you get in trouble.
I just thought it was that's interesting to me. It doesn't happen very often. And right now, so far, weirdly, only at shipping and receiving. But in like the last like 6 months, um, probably less than that, I helped somebody with the name Loveless. I didn't realize that was a real name. Go figure.
Loveless is my gamer name, screen name on a couple of places. Email address has a Loveless on it. I got it because it was a manga in the name of the play in Final Fantasy VII. But no joke, in the last like has to be 3 months, I've actually like helped two people whose names were something Loveless. Like I didn't realize it was a real last name, which is super cool. And they never believe me, so I have to pull out my Pokemon Go account and I show them like, look, I'm a Loveless too. Uh, uh like how cool would it be if like I was like Cyber Ninja 38 and all of a sudden I met somebody who was like, oh yeah, my name is Cyber Ninja. Like, I don't know. Yeah, that's all. Nothing. I guess I was trying to find something a little bit more profound for that, but no, I just helped somebody that has the same name as my gamer name. So
You ever have one of those days where you're doom scrolling and that your doom scroll like completely just fucks up your algorithm for the day? I think I did that today because um, I doom scrolled enough stuff that all I got were like happy animal reunion videos. I mean, I'll take it, I guess.
all right. I don't know what the right. I don't know if there's a like an unspoken rule. Okay, how many people reset or delete their YouTube history, and then how often? Because when I found Taskmaster, I watched like 4 seasons in a row. So anytime I would watch shorts or I'd refresh the page, I'd get a bunch of Taskmaster, 8 out of 10 cats, right? And then like the next day, I'm like, oh, cool, dash cam video. And then all I get is this dash cam videos. So my algorithm's all jacked up because I don't know, I don't think it knows what to play. I want to get away from the true crime stuff right now, like get all that off. So should I be deleting my YouTube history at all, like anywhere? Should I be doing that? Second thing, I don't know how or why I got into it, but I had to have doom scrolled for like an hour and a half, maybe. Okay, like the reality is like when someone says an hour and a half, we all mean like 4 or 5 hours, right? Um, I got into like cute puppy videos, and then it just like very quickly turned into like cat fails, um, like army guy returns home and pet loses their mind. Like those are always cool. Um, what I have found also though is what's interesting is there's the one where the guy rides the bike, right? And the mountain lion attacks him and takes his backpack, right? And the guy follows the mountain lion to a cub or the female mountain lion that's hurt, injured, or trapped. And then the guy takes said mountain lion, puts it in the car, takes it home, and like gets it warm, feeds it, plays with his dog for a minute, and then fucks off. Right? It looks legit. Okay. Oh, and then at the end of the video, right? The guy is riding the bike around the same trail again, and then the two mountain lions come up and they all hug. Okay. They look legit. It is crazy what AI is doing. They have the AI videos because I saw another one with snow mountain lions. So I'm like, there's no way the same guy had the same story happen twice. These videos look pretty amazing. Um, I'm almost to the point where I don't know what to believe is real versus not real. Um, like you see the dogs get excited when Army Guy comes home, right? Like those ones are cute, and you see the kids like just fall apart, and then like those are cute. But then I watched cat ones, and these cats are like climbing up and jumping over walls and stuff. I don't know if those ones look real or not, but I fell down that rabbit hole. So now I'm just watching like really cute uh, animal videos. Now, what is interesting is I didn't track it per se, but I know I wasn't as like cynical or shitty as I normally am. So like like some good nice videos. I don't know. I think they can help like with your overall day, which I think is this. I don't think you need a bunch of science for that. I just think happy content equals like better mindset. And so, um, but yeah, for like 2 hours, man, always do cats. I like the one where um, see, and there was another one. Okay, dog looks out the door and they see a bunch of like coyotes or wolves attacking something. Dog goes out there and was like, "Get away from this thing!" And it's a baby bear or something. And then the dog raises it, and they like. I want them to be real, but I'm quickly finding out that they're probably not real, and that starts to bother me because I would like to see real animal videos where they get to be best friends, like when the hippo and like the neighbor's dog become best friends, or the turtle and the hippo. Yes, or like the monkey and the hippo. No, I don't know what it is about baby hippos, dude. Baby hippos are adorable. I hope you guys get. I hope you guys start getting baby hippo videos because you guys are listening to me. I'm gonna throw it out in the universe. Suggested article says that your phone is always listening to you. I hope you get baby hippo. If anybody gets baby hippo videos, please reach out and let me know because I think that'd be hilarious. Baby hippos. Baby hippos.
All right, this is a legit good idea. All right, we have doom scrolling, right? Which we all agree is like mindless and it is what it is.
Okay.
But do you guys remember channel surfing? Like, how many good movies and TV shows do we find only because we were channel surfing? Is there a way to bring that back? Could Netflix have a random button that just jumps in and plays 20 minutes into a movie for like 4 minutes and then I can get like a taste of it? I don't know. I'm going to email Netflix.
Now I doom scroll and watch nothing. Right. Okay. So here's the genius of this thing has to be. We all doom scroll. Okay. If we do not doom scroll, how many times have you logged into Amazon or Netflix and all you do is you just surf fucking thumbnails looking for something to watch? And then how often and like how long does that take? You're like, I know I want to watch something, but I don't know what to watch. So now you have multiple categories and you have multiple, okay? Netflix, take credit for it. I don't even care. Give me a random button, okay? Boom, random button. And what you do is based off of my algorithm, because you're already suggesting me movies, right? So let me push a random button somewhere, right there, right here in the corner, right there. Okay. Let me push a random button and then not a trailer, right? Legit drop me in 27 minutes into the show or the movie, okay? Because years ago, before the internet, you were watching something and then there was a commercial and you're like, fuck that. And you would channel surf until you found something else, right? And you'd find something, too many options, so few original new things. That's why YouTube is so much more interesting. Yeah, but but like my dash cam videos is if I fall down that rabbit hole today, that's all that YouTube will show me. And that's why I don't know if I need to delete my history or not. So I can attempt to reset my search parameters or my recommendation parameters. Take the scroll option away from me. Don't let me swipe, I guess. I don't know because you still need the swipe. Okay. Story. Okay. Liam will never have this happen again. Like ever. Maybe. Okay. So I went to like a gaming store, um, like an old gamers or like a GameStop, like an old like one of those places. And in there, see, like Vinny knows. Okay, Vinny, you worked at the fucking game store, right? And you would play a movie on one of the TVs while you guys are all playing video games, right? So I come in to go buy whatever or trade something in, and on the TV you have um, Serenity playing, right? So I come in 25 minutes in, all I see is Nathan Fillion flying around a firefly in his brown coat, and I'm like, that's interesting. What movie is that, Vinny? And you're like, Serenity. And then I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And you're like, based on a TV show in the 2000s, ran one season, right? And then Vinny gets to nerd out a little bit to be like, this show was amazing. And then you're like, and you talk about it, and then I go home, or Vinny sells me a copy of it, and then I watch Serenity. I would never have found Serenity or Firefly as early as I did if I didn't see someone playing it in a random video in a random store. So how do we get back to that? The problem with the doom scroll is all of that content is designed to be like 60 to 90 seconds long anyway. But where is the random movie that looks interesting? Who is that? Is that Robert Downey Jr.? And he's doing some like weird scene. And you're like, what movie is this? You're like, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, and you're like, oh, maybe I want to watch the rest of this, and then I can click on it and watch the whole thing over again. Couch surfing was, and we used to get in trouble for like just channel surfing, but that's what we did for hours. But we would end up finding something to watch, whether it be the second half of a movie or like some random 30-minute show. I don't know. There is a lot of content out there. I know me personally, I specifically try to find something new instead of watching repeat stuff. Look up actors you like on IMDb, DB, then watch trailers for movies of theirs you didn't know, right? But then that's a lot of extra work. So how does Vinny and I get into business in which you would do? So you would come on to no time for no nonsense.com, right? Because we've got no time and we don't want none of this nonsense. You would type in Tom Hanks, and then all of a sudden you see him swimming with the fish from Splash. He's big, and then you can watch those like it's the same idea. But who's going to go to like no one goes to IMDb to look at trailers. We just YouTube them. Somewhere there has to be some way to market this thing somewhere. That's all I'm getting at. Can I do that? Can I just do can I start a channel? Okay, hold on. I would get copyrighted, so I couldn't monetize it, which is fine. Because you watch videos of people showing clips of movies. So how do I show a 3-minute clip of something without getting in trouble? Hmm. Now, to be fair, after this, I'll never think of this idea again. If anybody wants it, just give me a credit somewhere in the footnote. Like I'm not even asking for like half of this $1 billion idea. All right. Um, just when you sell it to like YouTube or Facebook, uh, throw me a couple of bucks. That's all I'm asking. All right. I'm not gonna go. I'll um, Facebook. What was that movie? Social. What was the Facebook movie called? Social Network. I'm not gonna go all Social Network and try to sue you for anything. Just name it after me. There we go. That's what we can do. It's a good idea. I just don't know how to implement it.
All right. Megan has inspired me to steal from Tell 'em Steve Dave. We recorded an episode this last weekend. One of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life was said. And now I want to do merch that memorializes that quote. I don't know if that's the right word. But Tom Steve Dave just recently started doing some really interesting merch. And we're totally going to steal the idea.
Okay. This is a pin of Joker. All right. And in the Joker balloon, it says, hold on, let me just stop shaking. Grab your Joker statue and get the fuck out of here. TESD episode 101. 161. Okay. Funny story. When you see the quote, you instantly know I remember that episode. And what's cool is they label it, so now I know it's episode 161. Right? Okay. Tell him Steve Dave, episode 43. Sunday Jeff. Okay. A little pin that says, you think you're the tallest dwarf in the circus, right? Super funny moment. So what they've done is they take all these weird, like, individual moments and they immortalize them in some representation of with the title, right? So obviously I would have a parquet tub and then it would balloon, it says parquet, right? Episode 2. And that's all it would be. It would just be a pin that has the funny quote and the episode number. Liam, Liam on the run. So it would be like the Liam gnome holding a blankie that says, I need my blankie, episode 43. Okay. So the idea is you take all these like funny, iconic like phrases or moments and we make buttons and pins out of them. Because Megan, so the episode coming out, oh man, I had it on my calendar. Okay. Sunday, Monday, maybe the 29th, maybe the 29th. Megan's episode that we recorded last weekend was one of the best episodes I've ever like. We've had some fun episodes, right? But there, she makes this amazing statement. We were talking about fast food fries, right? And we were just having fun. We were just talking about which restaurant has the better fries, Wendy's, McDonald's, or Jack in the Box, right? It's just a very nice casual conversation. I did the same game with Liam, right? And we did like 3 topics before breakfast, burgers, and chicken sandwiches. And then somehow we got to the fourth one category, which is fries. And then out of nowhere, Megan unleashes this passionate, like, one of the, it was, I swear to God, it's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. And I really want you guys to hear it. So then what would it would be like a cup, like a fry thingy, right? With fries in it. Or you do like Aqua Teen Hunger Force, where you got somehow we make it animated looking French fry with a balloon with what Megan said. And then we could put episode 152. I've like obviously like I try to use parquet every word that I can because I think it's probably one of the funniest things I've ever said in my life. But Liam has a bunch, like Sophie has a bunch. Um, like everybody has really fun little quotes, and I think it would be amazing to do little pins on them. So I think I found a pin place that's going to make me some pins. They should be coming in. They said by the 23rd, but I think they're going to push it back to the 29th. Whatever. So I'm going to get some new pins. They're going to be for Mind Pockets, but they look good. I'm going to start reaching out to people to draw me like little sketches. Nothing crazy. Draw me a fucking container of fries talking with the word balloon, with the phrase and the episode number. Give me that image so that I can send it off and make 100. Like, I won't make 100, but like, let me make 20 of these things and I can give them out. It was one of the funniest things I've ever heard. And she was legit serious. I wish I want to tell you what she said, but you have to wait because you need the whole context of the whole episode for this one moment that was like pure gold, in which she makes a decision on which restaurant, fast food place, has the better fries and why. One of the funniest things I've ever heard. So hopefully you will start to see more. Um, like Tom Steve Dave has like a bunch of little pins. These ones are much nicer than the ones I plan on getting. These are like heavy metal ones. But look, we got This one is hilarious. Um, in 15 years, you'll all be in a loveless marriage and hooked on painkillers if there's a God. Episode 44. This is the one where the teenage girls made fun of Walt Flanagan and the way he ran. But like just little things like that, like make this a phrase and then on it the quote. That's all I want to do because I think it's important that we acknowledge that some of these fucking moments are hilarious. That's all I'm getting at.
All right, clearly I have to do something with Mind Pocket 100. Like I didn't want to try to talk about Mind Pocket 100, but like I am onto something because Kamal Nanjiani, he fucking does night thoughts and they're goddamn mind pockets, dude. Like it's out there. So I mean, I'm not the guy who invented fucking lists, but funny lists of things, like that's me. That's me right now. It's like it's gonna be amazing.
Kamal Nagian, dude, sorry about the name. You know who I'm talking about. He was in Eternals. You first saw him on Franklin and Bash as the secretary guy. That's a deep cut, dude. One's like, I bet you he doesn't even remember that he was on that show. He was also in Silicon Valley. Okay, his new special that dropped yesterday, the 19th. Okay, his new special. Um, there's a bit somewhere, right, where he's like, I can't get to sleep because I'm worried about too much stuff and I'm thinking too much. So he's like, I come up with this night list, these night thoughts that keep him up at night, and they're dude, I swear to God, they're mind pockets, dude. They're just like weird, nonsensical, like just random thoughts. I've been doing it for fucking 100 episodes almost. Has he been doing night thoughts for over 100 weeks? I don't fucking think so. Sorry for swearing so much, Grandma, but like somebody else's. John Stewart does it a lot on his show. He'll write down some notes and some thoughts. If the universe is talking to me, maybe not, right? Maybe I'm looking too much into it. Happens. The universe is telling me, man, Mind Pockets is prime. I watched David Letterman, the new season of whatever guest, David Letterman guest, special guests or whatever. I don't know what it is. But he has one with Mr. Beast in season 3 or this season. Mr. Beast blew up because he counted to 100,000. It's so dumb. Like all the signs the universe is saying, do the equivalent of counting to 100,000 and record it. This comedian got big laughs for his night thoughts. All I'm hearing the universe tell me is I'm on the right track because look at these other people doing very well with it. There is a chance we're blowing up. I don't know. Now that I said it, probably not. I'm too self-aware of it right now. I'm fucking Neo right now. I'm too locked into the simulation here. But I do have some really fun ideas for 100. Um, I there is a chance that episode goes very long. But it's 100. That's what we do. It's a Saturday. I'm gonna take the day off. Um, I got 10 weeks. After today, I got 10 weeks to figure out how to get the most out of my Pockets 100 because I think that's where all this is headed to. Chasing the Whimsy blows up at 100. It's gonna be amazing. That was number 11. People are doing night thoughts, which is the exact same thing as Mind Pockets. Can I can I trademark Mind Pockets? And what would I trademark? I can't trademark writing down random thoughts. Like, that's not a thing. Every once in a while, when I get deep into when I get like into like deep into thought, I look up and I can see myself like what. They just I like having the TV on, but um, that's almost it for the show. So let's hang out for a second. We'll get you guys all wrapped up and get out of here, and I'll give you some updates because we got to figure out what we're doing on Monday. So hang out. Give me like 6 more minutes.
Get ready to meet your new favorite storyteller. Introducing the brand new podcast, Storytime with Mr. C. For most of his life, Mr. C has found pure joy in sharing tales with friends, family, students, even strangers. Now, he's bringing that lifelong passion directly to your ears. On Storytime with Mr. C, you'll join him as he digs up forgotten classics, hopefully creates some wonderful new ones, convinces a few special guests to share their incredible experiences, and takes us all back to the very beginning of what makes a great story. It's more than just a podcast. It's an invitation to simply hang out, connect, and remember the simple pleasure of a well-told story, like gathering around a campfire, but with better sound quality. Ready to be swept away? Find Story Time with Mr. C. Today on Spotify. Prepare to be amazed, entertained, and perhaps even taken back to a time when all you needed was a good voice and a great story.
That is getting rewritten and respoken. Just FYI, I don't know why that one is still the 45-second version of it. I don't. I've lost track of my Patreon gift schedule. I think January. Yes, January. So, Vinny, January, you get your first gift, um, which will be probably Liam. Liam Gnome. So, you're going to get one of these bad boys in the mail. And then 2 months after that, you'll get Old Man Gnome. And then because you're technically like slightly off, because you signed up just after I sent out the Sophie one. So you stay in through um, the next cycle. I'll make sure you get all three of them. Okay. So you get the whole set. Um, so people who did that have the $10 tier. Some of them are here on the screen. Andy, Nikki, your family, Megan, your family, Joyce, and Enderfrog, EC1, Gooster, Violet, Dad, Courtney, Kit, Lasagna Hammer, and Vinny S. Thank you guys for all the fucking help and support, man. It means a lot over the year. Um, we're still gonna keep using. Still gonna put the names up. I got to adjust a few names off. A couple people have fallen off, but they did support, so I kept their name up here for maybe an extra month or two. But moving into first of the year, I'll update the names. So we might be dropping a few names, but we should see fucking increase in numbers. All right. Here's what we're hoping for, guys. Okay. We have really big moments coming up. We should have a pretty decent. God, I hope so. There should be a decent commercial ad exposure on Monday. Monday is the Tom Steve Dave holiday special. It's 6 or 7 hours long, and we sponsored somebody in that tournament to help out with the two cancer families. So hopefully we get some exposure from that. My Pocket's 100. A couple of other things I'm working on. The holiday episode, the gifts. Um, so you the tomorrow with the knot, we can see all of the hundreds of presents that we bought for. I think she said 73 different families. Um, we bought for 120 kids. So like we were part of that. So we're goodwill everywhere. We got fucking opportunities happening. So this number, we might have to go 2 pages on this thing. All right. Let's just worry about filling up the ones that I have to drop off. Okay. But thank you guys for helping out. Um, we will figure out a better way on what we're going to do with the donation stuff, because we did raise $300 just from the Patreon. That's not counting the extra $500 that I donated. So this is strictly from the Patreon people. So thank you guys for all the support, helping us raise $300. Appreciate all of it. You guys are amazing. Um, we got a grip of cool shit coming out for the gift cycles. Obviously, this is January, March, May. Might have some magnets. July will be the yearbook. And then anybody new, we'll figure out maybe some pricing or something, so that way I can get you the other 2 copies of the year 1, year 2 yearbook with your year 3 in July. So we'll see. A lot of cool stuff happening. We're doing good. We're getting there. So I could have sworn I had one more thing to say. Monday. Okay. I normally don't have any plans on Monday, right? So it's just like, boom, nooners, hang out, and then I fucking take a nap. This week and next week, there's a chance I don't do nooners, man, because I'm hanging out with the coolest person I know. And me and her, no idea what we're going to do. We might record nooners. As of right now, there's a nooners, all right? I'll text you if I don't have one, or I'll pre-record it or something. I don't know. Or maybe she jumps on and hangs out with me. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But it could be a Sophie filled nooners for the holidays. So we'll figure out where she's gonna, if she wants to play. If she doesn't want to, then we'll figure out what we're gonna do. So as of right now, let's say yes, there will be a nooners of some kind on Monday. No idea how long it will be. It might just be the half hour. If I can figure out good camera angles, maybe we can get a cool interview, sit down with Sophie. Ooh, I bet we could do that. Like the before Christmas and then the after Christmas conversation. Like, because we have talked like how cool it would be if I had a co-host. She could be my Ed McMahon or Andy Richter. All I now I'm just trying to play a game of how many co-hosts there are. Ed McMahon. Who else did I say? Twitch was one on Ellen. Give me 2 more before I bail out. Who else was on, like, Robin Quivers? Did I say her yet? Fuck, we're done. But I'll let you guys know. Just tune in at Nooners. Worst case, it's only like 20 minutes long because we're going to go to the park. Probably going to go to Nikki's because Nikki's helping me with the project. But that's all we got for you guys. 9:04, 1 hour and 4 minutes. Let's get the official end screen. Hold on. That's so loud. Sorry. Boom. We're done. Vinny, thank you for hanging out. Grandma, thank you for hanging out. Lasagna, you were there earlier. Don't know if you hung out the whole time. Thank you guys for hanging out. Mom, I'm assuming you're working. You'll be watching this in like 2.5 hours. In case I forget, right? Don't let me forget on Monday. Found is coming back for season 3. I'll tell you when and where and why. That's all we got for you guys. A not Christmas video tomorrow. Holiday episode Monday. Megan's amazing, hilarious comment the following Monday, the 29th. That's what your guys' next 3 episodes look like. Have a great day. If we don't see you on Nooners, have a great holiday. And then we'll see you guys on Saturday for a post-Christmas Mind Pockets. You guys have a great night. Whimsy!